Now, you might have noticed me on Jinx a few times. I've been playing a show called Shut Up and Play, and we've been getting into Overwatch quite a bit, which has been good. And I'd actually never played Overwatch until I started playing Shut Up and Play, which does reflect, if you've ever watched Shut Up and Play, my skill set within the game. But it's good fun. I'm actually really enjoying it. And I'm actually joined on the show with my fellow teammate who is absolutely smashing the Overwatch vibes. It's Rob from production. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. How are you doing?
Good, not too bad. Thanks for joining me on the show.
You're welcome.
Now, Rob, we actually have a little clip of you playing the game. Some of your highlights playing Overwatch. Should we have a little look at them?
I'm nervous, but
all right,
sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. Let's have a look.
Fever is weak. Dead.
Wow.
She just res.
Mercy.
He's trying to open a little port here. I don't think so. Oh, that was not fun.
They must have thought they had that in the bag.
Yeah, from the beginning, they definitely probably thought that.
Even that ball we lost there.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
That
was really good.
Nice.
That'll be the ult at the end, I reckon.
Getting all the play of the games now.
Oh no, that's different. They can do that well.
I feel like it's random sometimes what it picks.
Can't wait till it's me.
It'll happen.
There we go. That was Rob getting player of the game at the end there. Look at you. You're smashing it. You're smashing it.
I'm getting there. I'm getting better as time goes by. Yeah. What I really like is that in that last clip, I was like, was I even that good?
Yeah, I know. You
And
questioned your
I thought
skill.
I did better at another point, so I'm clearly doing better than I used to.
That's it. Look, the game was like, we have to give him 1 point of the game. Maybe they were like, there's too many to give you. And they were like, we could have given you all the players of the game throughout the game. So
Yeah, that's what I'll take
you'll
that.
take that. Yeah, that's a badge that you can have. But this is your kind of like first entry into Overwatch was this year. I mean, you didn't play Overwatch 1, did you? So you went straight into Overwatch 2.
Yeah,
How are
that's
you
right.
finding the game? Like, I mean, what
love it.
kind of drew you to go into the game?
I mean, I think originally it was just a couple of other people from sort of around the office. Like Luca had played tons of Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
Luca and George were both interested in sort of playing Overwatch 2, and I just wanted to get into a new social game with friends. So yeah, I jumped on, and it's kind of like you're forming your own little like Avengers team with friends, aren't you? Like
it's good
it's
fun.
much more for me. It's just much more entertaining than like CS:GO or something. Which, no discredit to people that love it, but for me, it's just a little bit samey. Whereas this is like every game feels a bit different. You've got characters that do different things. It's bright. It's colourful. It's just fun.
I agree. I think it is a lot more colourful than the kind of war games that we're kind of like used to with that kind of thing. And it does bring a bit more of a fun aspect in that respect to it, doesn't it?
Exactly. And all the characters and their weapons and skill sets are so different to each other that you can just, if you're bored of something, you can have such a different style of game within like 30 seconds, you know? And it's just, it's really fun. And then it's really tactical in terms of you counter pick based on what the opponents choose and things like that. So yeah, I love it.
I think that's what makes it so addictive as well, as you want to kind of, in order to be good at a character, you have to kind of learn their skill set, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because who did you start with when you first played Overwatch?
So I actually started with Lucio, who's your
that's my
favourite.
current one.
The
entry level.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's quite a good one to start with. So
Definitely.
Lucio's a support, so you're basically a healer. People don't rely on you to do too much damage, so you can kind of, and you heal people just by kind of being near them.
Yes,
So it's sort of like,
that's
you don't
it.
have to be like that great at the game yet.
No.
So that's a really good one to start on, but you get used to sort of diving in and out of combat and things like that, and learning what the other characters are, because that's really important. When you play with teammates and they're like, oh, there's a Widow on point or something, you're like, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah,
You know? Is it a
I'm like,
spider?
okay, I'm coming, I think so.
Yeah, exactly. So you need some time to get into the game. But now I'm definitely more of like a tank as I've been
Yes,
doing
you can
in-
see, and you're getting player of the game and all sorts by doing it as well.
Yeah, so now I'd probably say Reinhardt is probably my main now, who's a big burly dude with a hammer.
What more can you want? Like, do you know what I mean? That's like, what more can you want from a character? I think that's everything.
Exactly.
Is there any characters, because I noticed that in the game, I love it, because you all know the characters really well when we're playing the game, and you're like, oh no, they've got this one and they've got this one. Are there any that you hate kind of playing against when they're on the other team?
There's a couple. I'm not a fan of playing against Doomfist.
Oh, okay.
So Doomfist is another tank. I just don't really know how to counter play him at the moment, because he's very much a character that dives behind your tank and everything to try and sort of kill your healers and stuff.
Oh, that's annoying.
So you have to have really good DPS to take him out quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas I tend to play more of a tank that it plays up front.
Yeah.
So he sort of gets in behind me, which is a bit annoying. Other than that, a good Widow or a good Hanzo I find really frustrating, because they're just so far away all the time.
Yeah.
And
so
so
you
if they
can't-
pick me, I just can't really do a lot about it.
No, I mean that's it. I mean, but again, it is like learning the game, so I think that's really cool that you know. But then you know as well maybe how to counteract them a little bit when you see them come and you're like, okay, they have that. I know exactly what they're gonna do. Because the worst thing is when they bring a new character and you don't know what they're like. I mean, like Ramatra, for example, like
Yeah, exactly. And then you have sometimes you have the thing of you know who to counterpick for yourself, but actually it's more about getting a balance with your teammates. So it's more like if one character from their side is causing you a lot of trouble, between like 3 of you, you'll be like, okay, let's form like a little micro team just to get rid of that guy consistently. Yeah. And then you make your own little plan. So that's what works really well.
It's all about strategy though, isn't it? It is all about the strategy. That's part of the game, which I think is good. Yeah. But I mean, how have you found kind of like the updates and the new characters coming in and things like that? Do you think it's been kind of nice over the year for Overwatch 2? It's been a good
definitely. I mean, obviously it's only come in the latter part of the year, but we've had a new character per season. Ramatra obviously isn't available in competitive play yet while they still work out just how good he is and stuff.
Yes.
I can't quite work him out myself yet, but I like the idea of having new characters join all the time, new skins and things like that. I think it keeps the game interesting, doesn't it?
Definitely, and I think you start to get your favourite maps and things like that, because I noticed when we were playing, you were like, oh, I love this map, and other people are like, I hate this map, and it's kind of like finding your way around it, which I think is quite cool. Who's your favourite teammate on the team?
Oh, what, from Shut Up and Play? Obviously, Louise.
Thank you. Because look, I do well. You know what I mean?
Otherwise, what really makes me laugh there is so George is probably the best of us as like a player.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
He's probably the best. Yeah. But I can sense when he's getting annoyed with the rest of the team and he doesn't want to tell anyone because it's like we're on TV and like we're his friends and he doesn't want to like out us like that.
It's calm. It's like, guys, come back to the point. Let's regroup.
Yeah.
And it's just me like climbing up a wall and then it's like, oh, she's died again. But I think it's fun. I think the part of it is just having fun and kind of doing it. And I think the good thing is about our team is we do have different skill sets. I think and I think that's the fun part of it. I mean, because Harry's just joined this year and he's absolutely smashing it as well as
But I am determined to get him to play another character.
Yes, he sticks with the same one.
Harry's like a Call of Duty guy by trade, right?
Yeah.
And he only wants to play Soldier, who's basically the closest character there is to a Call of Duty character.
Yeah.
And so I just want him to like break out of his mold a little,
see what he could do.
Try someone else.
That's it.
He'll get there.
Absolutely. And guys, you can watch Shut Up and Play on Jinx TV. So if you fancy watching the madness unfold, we've had quite a few episodes. I think we're on episode 7, are we?
Yeah. So episode 6 airs tomorrow.
Oh wow! Watch that. There you go.
And then we've got more all through Christmas.
Oh. Yeah. And watch us play all over again. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So there's a new skin announced as well. You've got Spider-Gwen, which is going to be good. What do you think to the new skin? Yeah,
so Widow, who's one of the DPS characters, she is like a long-range sniper sort of girl.
Yeah.
And because of the Into the Spider-Verse movie, they've come up with this new skin, which Spider-Gwen, as you can see, which I think is really cool. Like I don't play Widow, but I would be really tempted to for that skin.
Yeah, definitely. I think you've got to bring in all the. Yeah, I think that's what Overwatch does, and games like Fortnite and Overwatch, things like that, they're bringing in all these like nice crossovers with things like that as well, which is quite nice to see, and it keeps you interested, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I hope that I hope this turns out to be like a bigger crossover, and there's more skins down the line and so on. Because, for example, there was one character, I can't remember the name of it from Into the Spider-Verse, but there was a character that was like a little girl in like a big robot, which is literally exactly what D.Va is.
Yes,
so it's kind of like that one is begging to like get a skin.
That's it. Look, sort it out. Go on, sort it. Battle Pass. Go on, do it. Penny Parker was the name, apparently. Penny Parker.
Okay, that's
there
it.
We go.
There was also a pig, wasn't there? Spider Pig.
Spider Pig,
Yeah, and there's we always call Roadhog Pig.
Oh, there you go. Look, it's crossover central. You're giving them ideas, Robert. You get a bit of cash in there, literally. Would you pay the money? Because sometimes the Overwatch skins can be a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like some of them are a bit overpriced for what they are?
So this is something that has gradually worn me down over time.
Yeah.
So at first I was really anti it because they are expensive.
Yeah.
Like on other games like Fall Guys, you can kind of like, as you get experience, as you complete like daily tasks, you get effectively like V-Bucks or coins, which you can spend on skins in the game. With Overwatch 2, can't do that.
No.
You'll unlock a few things if you play loads, but you need to pay for a battle pass to get more, or you need to pay for like individual skins or weapons or whatever. So it varies. You can't always target exactly what you get. Like so let's say I'm a Reinhardt, right?
Yeah.
I can't find Reinhardt skins every day. They don't always offer them to me. And so other times. And there'll be different prices too. So I did buy one recently.
Did you?
For I think it was like 1,500 coins or something, which is like £10-ish.
Too bad.
Which
is
isn't
it?
too bad, but still, I have spent £10 for a digital skin, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas like
Yeah.
this one, the Widow one, that's
Yeah.
9,999 coins. So that's like £80. Like that's.
For a skin, that's mad.
Yeah, I'm not that committed.
No,
Like,
no.
Like, yeah.
Because you can buy a full new game for that. Like
Well,
that
or
price.
two.
Yeah,
Exactly.
a couple of games, like literally.
Yeah.
But I mean, so for you, like, what would you like to see Overwatch do in the future? Like for the next kind of update or maybe a patch? Is there anything you'd like to see from Overwatch?
Well, right now, selfishly, I would just like to see a bunch of more tanks.
Yes.
Like, or realistic. Actually, the best thing they could do would be to make something like the Battle Pass free, so you're
Yes.
constantly getting some free upgrades or coins.
Yeah.
You get something for playing, and then there's a different tier that you pay for. Because at the moment, the free-to-play option, I just don't think is good enough.
No, I think that's it, isn't it? I mean, it takes a while to unlock stuff as well. I mean, because I know when I finish a game, play Shop and Play, it comes up saying, "Oh, you just unlocked this character." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
get it the right, that's good." I mean, I think I should play another character. What character do you think I should jump to next?
Ooh,
In terms of a healer, maybe.
Or as a healer.
Yeah. Or maybe whatever.
If you're a healer, I would
Yeah.
say Moira.
Yeah.
Because Moira is kind of just spray. Like
Yeah.
you don't,
That sounds
but you'll do more damage than you're used to doing. So you'll get more kills and you'll probably feel a bit better. Because the thing always that bugged me about Lucio is you get loads of healing,
Yeah.
but you barely kill
Oh
anyone.
my God, no.
And so you always feel like you're useless to the team.
Yeah.
But like it's not the case. You're doing other things that help us.
Absolutely.
So Moira will just make you feel a bit better in yourself.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think you had one game as Bastion, didn't
I
you?
did, yeah. I enjoyed
Bastion,
it.
I think, is
Yeah.
a good shout for you. It's
Yeah.
like quite a good, like easy entry level DPS. So
I'm going to jump on that. Well, Rob, thanks for the tips. Maybe on the next Shut Up and Play, you might see me playing
Yeah.
someone else. So, look, we might not do very well, but we'll do it. Thank you so much for joining us, Rob.
you're welcome.